All right, so we're diving into something kind of interesting today, I think.
Yeah.
Metformin.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like you've probably heard of it. Maybe you haven't thought about it too much,
Right.
but it's
It's a diabetes drug. Right.
it is a diabetes drug, and
Mhm.
and it's been making a lot of waves.
It's got this whole like other thing going on though,
It
right?
does, yeah, like beyond
Mhm.
blood sugar and all that.
Yeah.
So what's fascinating is this contrast, right?
Yeah.
You got metformin, been around ever,
Yeah.
and it's like cheap,
Yes.
but everybody's like, "Ooh, metformin."
Yeah, like Fountain of Youth, all this stuff.
Yeah. So is it a medical marvel or is it just hype?
That's the question,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like that friend who's been quiet, been in the background, and you're like,
Right.
wait a second.
You've been holding out on me.
Yeah, what's going on? And
Exactly.
the fact that Silicon Valley's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, metformin?
Yeah. They're all.
That just adds a whole other layer, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's like the tech investors are all
Oh, yeah.
taking it like vitamins or something, trying to like outsmart aging.
Uh-huh. The biohacking?
Yeah.
It's very much part of that whole like longevity biohacking thing.
Yeah. Before we get too far, I mean,
Yeah.
what is it?
Okay, so
For those who don't know.
metformin, it's a diabetes medication.
Right.
Been around for over 50 years.
Yeah.
Primarily used to regulate blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes.
Okay, so it's been quietly doing this job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now all of a sudden everybody wants it to be this like
I know.
anti-aging.
Yeah, everybody and their mother's talking about it for anti-aging. It's really taken off.
How does it work?
So it's got these different ways it works,
Okay.
but it all kind of ties into this blood sugar thing, right?
Okay.
So it has these three main mechanisms.
Okay.
Reducing glucose production in the liver,
Mm.
slowing down glucose absorption in the gut,
Okay.
and enhancing insulin sensitivity.
Okay, let's break those down.
Yeah.
So reducing glucose production in the liver, that means like less sugar
Yeah,
jumped into the bloodstream.
Yeah, less sugar being made in the liver.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
slowing down glucose absorption in the gut.
Okay.
That helps prevent those big spikes after you eat. Keeps those levels more stable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then enhancing insulin sensitivity.
Okay.
That's basically making your cells better at using insulin,
Okay.
which is the hormone that helps your cells absorb glucose from the blood.
Got it.
So it's kind of like a three-pronged approach to
Right.
keeping those blood sugar levels nice and steady.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how it works for diabetes. But then what's everybody so excited about with like the
Right, so that's the thing.
anti-aging?
It's like these mechanisms, they have these ripple effects, you know?
Okay.
They kind of influence other things in your body, and some of those things are linked to aging and disease.
Okay, so we're talking about wrinkles,
Potential.
cancer, the whole
Yep, the whole 9 yards. And if you're interested in learning more about this fascinating subject, check out my next video at this link. See you there.